Hey guys, good afternoon. Facebook Live coming at you from Denver, Colorado. Now, today I want to talk about strength. So, typically what happens when we get into strength training in general, right? We're looking to accomplish a couple goals. We're looking to lose fat, we're looking to build muscle, we're looking to improve performance. And with each of these goals comes any number of methods that you can use to lose fat, to build muscle, to build strength and performance. But what people tend to lose sight of, the key tenet of strength training, the key purpose of strength training. So, it doesn't matter what your goal is, but the basic premise of strength training is, guess what? Get stronger. And there's a big reason behind this. And what I'm going to do is show you a quick graphic and ask you a question. So, what determines the height of a pyramid? It sounds like a trick question, but it's not. The answer? The size of the base. So, as it pertains to training, the greater your base of strength, the greater the potential for any other goal. So if we're looking at something like building muscle, when we're building muscle, we have to do a couple things. We have to create sufficient mechanical tension, which is a fun and sexy way of saying we need to lift heavier things or do exercises that are generally more difficult. So this could be an advanced bodyweight variation to create a lot of tension in the muscles. And we also have to train with sufficient volume to create metabolic stress. That's that awful burning that you feel in your muscles once you get a ton of high reps without a ton of recovery. And we have to create muscle damage. Those are the three components of building muscle. Now, those are not really possible without a base of strength. So think of it this way. What would probably work out a little bit better for building strength? You can get a pump by doing 100 bicep curls with a 10-pound weight. Makes sense, right? That's metabolic stress. But I don't think you'd be an argument if I said you'd be better off using a 30-pound weight and working 10 to 12 reps, right? So there's an interesting relationship between tension and volume when it comes to building muscle. But you cannot make the volume nearly as effective unless you have that base of strength first. Do you follow? If you follow, just hit the like button. But you can build muscle, but it's going to be much easier if you have that base of strength first. Now, as it comes to performance, so if you're looking to get stronger, if you're looking to jump higher, run faster, be more explosive, well, power is really the sum of speed and strength. Now, you can do all the sexy speed work you want. You can do box jumps, hurdle jumps, medicine ball throws, all this stuff, all these explosive exercises that look sexy and look great for YouTube likes, but unless you have a base of strength, you're not going to be able to transfer that strength into speed and turn that speed into power. So, in order to be stronger, athletic, and more explosive, you need that sufficient strength base. Now, this is where it gets complicated. Do we need to train heavy for strength training if we're doing fat loss? And the answer? Yes, for one big reason. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the primary goal of strength training is to build strength and build muscle. It's not great for burning a ton of calories, but as it directly applies to a diet or to a fat loss diet, it's going to help you retain the muscle that you do have. It's going to help preserve your metabolism, preserve hormone levels, so you're able to continue to lose fat when you're on a diet. So don't forget the fact that a diet is still going to be 80 to 90% diet. Training is important, but you don't need to turn every training session into some over-redundant, density session where you're huffing, heeing, and hawing out of breath where your strength plummets. No. Remember, strength training, even for fat loss, the goal is to continue to build strength, continue to push your numbers up, and continue to get a little bit stronger. So, like I said, as it pertains to strength, you need it. It's essential to everything that you do. You don't need to be overly dogmatic and just fall in love with a barbell or a dumbbell or any one tool. There are a lot of different ways to create tension, but never stop trying to improve your strength. Many ways to do it, but that strength foundation, like I mentioned in the pyramid, right, builds your potential to succeed in every other way in the weight room. Guys, that's about it. But if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. I will make sure I get to them in the next couple of hours. I've got to go hit the gym myself. But like I said, drop some questions below. And if you guys want your questions answered on another Facebook Live, awesome. Please join us at the Minimalist Muscle Facebook group, which I will post a link for below. You guys will be with a group of, I believe, 1,400 members now of people who are just looking to get stronger, jacked, and more athletic without living in the gym. So I'll leave that in the links below. Guys, drop me questions. I will get back to you as soon as I can. But for now, I got to get some gains. Later.